this is a question I get a lot, usually from friends or people who are not in the industry, and they will ask, are you a director, are you a producer, or aren't they just the same thing? Now, before I start, I'd like to say that I received my first donation for my passion project. Thank you to Ken Welsh for his contribution. Now, you can help by visiting my website at aswahan.com. You can help by donating via PayPal. And no, they are vastly different. Now, Google will briefly answer those questions. A film's inception to completion is spearheaded by the film producer. They handle planning, coordination, casting, directing, editing, finances, marketing, and distribution. Whether affiliated with a production company or working independently, film producers oversee the film production process. So I hope that's answered your question. On set, you would have the agency and client. They would be in one room, and the director would be in a separate area. And the producer's role basically will go back and forth to the client and to the director. So the director's main focus is the overall aesthetic look of the film, while in most cases the agency and client would focus more on the actual product and its features. So for example, if it's a beverage commercial, they would want to make sure that the label is clearly seen, or the logo is seen, or making sure that certain objects, or making sure that the finger is not covering the logo. These are the things that they tend to focus a lot on. The producer will have to strike a fine balance of making sure that the client's happy, but also making sure that the director's happy and he gets his look. Because the director normally looks, I guess, at the artistic side of things when it comes to the visuals and storytelling, and the client wants to make sure that the product is looking good and that their overall message is clear. So that's basically the gist of the producer's role and the director's role. Now, I can't dive too deep into the producer's role because I'm not a producer, but the producer's role is very important, and on top of that, they also make sure that we don't go over time. Now, each country has different hours in terms of like shooting hours. So for example, Vietnam has 16 hours. Some other countries have 12 hours. So yeah, we have to make sure that all the shots are done within the time frame. So yeah, this is something I wanted to address because this is a question I always get from friends, family, and generally people who are not familiar with the film industry. So yeah, director, producer, completely different. And director's role is they are basically the visionary. The producer's role is coordinating and making sure everything is on schedule, and basically coordinating with the client, agency, and the director. So yeah, today's episode was a quick one, but this is something I wanted to get out of the way. Now the next episode is going to be very interesting. I may get into how you can become a film director or a commercial director. For those of you who want to check out more of my work, go to www.aswahan.com. You can go to my Instagram, asua_han. And I've got big plans for future episodes, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.